Hello my lovelies, Barbara here with your one card reading for the week ahead. It's Monday the 12th of June 2023 and it's my birthday on Wednesday, so I'm off to hopefully sunny Wiltshire for a few days. So going to Stonehenge and Avebury and everything else like that, so I'm very excited. So if you try to contact me, I might not get back to you straight away. Depends on the signal really, doesn't it? Anyway, looking forward to that. So let's do your one card reading for the week ahead. So we have, you can hear the rattling of the cards in there. Here we go. The Druid Craft Tarot. It always amazes me how big this box is. Look at the size of it. I know I haven't got that big a head, but look at the size of it. Flipping it. Anyway, what wonderful card do you have this week? And whoop whoop, it's a really good one. So here we have the Ace of Cups. Look at that amazing card. So this week for all of us is very much about new relationships, but I will also say rekindling old relationships. Now when I say relationships, I don't necessarily mean a new love or anything like that. It can be friendships, it can be rekindling, or part of your family. Perhaps you've stepped away from your family over the last few years, or perhaps you've never really been that close anyway. So it's all sorts of things, anything to do with relationships, but particularly new ones. So this is quite interesting. I'm going to get it as close as I can as possible. Now where is he? There he is. There is a salmon. Salmon have to swim upstream to go to spawn, and well, that in itself is an interesting connotation. So they have to create something, but the only way they can create something is by working really hard at it. It's hard work swimming upstream. So this week, although there are opportunities out there for a new relationship of some kind, it's one that you have to work at. Don't just think you're going to sit there and all these wonderful bows are going to suddenly turn up for you or anything like that, or your family going to contact you or whatever. Even a new job, new colleagues within an office or something like that. You have to make an effort, rather like a salmon. And salmon represents wisdom. So you can actually utilize all the experience you've had, no matter what your age. Think of that experience, that wisdom that you have regarding relationships, and utilize it. That's very, very important. And the reason I'm saying that is also backed up with, now, do you see, here's the Holy Grail, because it's the Druidcraft Tarot, and here we have 5 streams of water. Now those 5 streams of water, rather like the Rider-Waite deck, represent the 5 senses. So this is very much you using your intuition and your also common sense regarding these new relationships. Now, if you're, say, on the dating scene, and nowadays, really most people, the only way you can go dating is on, online apps and things like that, which I've completely given up on now. But nevertheless, if you're going on these type of things, then use your common sense and your 5 senses. If you have any warning bells, then don't think, oh, well, I'll give it a go. Use your senses, don't jump in there. However, if nothing really jumps out at you and you're thinking, bearing in mind, there's a salmon here jumping, nothing really jumps out at you, grasp that opportunity. Obviously, be careful and be safe, but grasp that opportunity. It's only an ace. It's only a seed. That's the whole point. You need to nurture a seed to help it grow. It may not go anywhere, but unless you actually try, you'll never know. And so that's across the board in any relationship, whether it's one, perhaps somebody you knew 20 years ago that's come back in your life, think, oh, okay, yeah, let's go out and have a coffee or whatever. It's up to you to nurture it, but be mindful of those 5 senses to keep on top of the situation and grow it in the direction that you want it to go. That's really important as well. Something else that's very interesting in this card, I'm going to get the light off of it. Here we go. These are birch leaves, and birch leaves represent new beginnings and things like that. So that's amazing. So everything this week is all about that growth, that tiny seed growing, and you actually putting the effort in to help it grow. You have to water it, you have to nurture it, you know. Use whatever you can to keep the momentum going. Look at all the water that's surrounding here, this wonderful, clear, sparkling water just inviting you to take a sip. It's so important this week to actually try things and not go, oh, I can't be bothered, or oh, it's going to go wrong anyway. How do you know unless you try it? I always say this, if you don't try something, you've already failed. Use those five senses and you can keep in control of the situation whilst pushing it on. Really, really important. There's also something else that's down here. So where is it? Here it is. Again, I don't think you'll see it. Right down here, around here, there's some ferns. Now think about ferns. Ferns tend to die off in the winter, and then in spring and early summer, they start unfurling very, very gently until they're in their beautiful green glory. That's your relationship. Very gentle, gently unfolding, where you discover things about each other and new experiences. It's not literally, oh, we've got engaged after a week. It's not that kind of relationship. And like I said, it's not just about love relationships. It's relationships across the board. And I'm going to stress this, particularly this week for all of us. Make this week where we rediscover and re-energize and grow that seed with a relationship for yourself. How many of us take a step back and put other people's relationships and other people's feelings and everything to the fore, and we forget ourselves? So make this week the week that you actually rediscover a relationship with yourselves, even if it's just 1 or 2 hours a week where perhaps you go off and do a meditation or go to a sauna or do something that's for you. That's what you need, even to relax, you know, go and have a bath if you've got a bath. I've only got a shower, big shower, but I haven't got a bath. So take time to pamper yourself, reconnect with yourself. Once you've reconnected yourself, you'll find it much easier to actually reconnect with other people. Anyway, have a fantastic week ahead. Looking forward to hearing about any of your new relationships you have kindled. Don't think it necessarily means it's going to be a long-term thing. It's all about working hard, being that salmon, using the wisdom of the salmon. Fish represent wisdom that you've gained over the years, and enjoy it. You never know where it may lead. Anyway, fantastic week ahead. See you soon. Bye for now.